Hey ho guys, this is Chida G here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Star Wars The Old Republic as the Jedi Knight. I'm gonna turn the volume down here because it's really loud. Okay, and we are on Tython on our way to the Jedi Temple. As you can probably tell, I've done... Well, first off, I'm level 3 now, and I've done some tweaking to my HUD here. And I know I've said this before, but I use kind of a weird setup with my HUD here. It probably won't work for everybody. That's just the way I am. Anyway, let's continue on here. And look at that view. This is a really beautiful game. I didn't mention it before, but as you've probably noticed by now, this game is fully voice acted. That was such a rush for me when I first started playing this game and realized that everybody, including the player character, had a voice. At the time I started playing this, had never actually played an RPG where the main character had a voice, so that was a huge rush. Oh, this is probably the first time in my recording we've seen a mailbox. I've got some mail right now, but it's just, I guess I'll show you. See, it works like that. You just right-click on it, and you click on whatever you want to look at. And if you see this little icon there, that means that there's an attachment. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I'll look at that off screen. That's just some stuff they give you for like purchases and whatnot. You also notice you'll see some higher level people hanging out here. You won't see people hanging out like this on every server, but the server I'm playing on right now is an RP server, so you will see a lot of, if you play in an RP server, you will see a lot of, or at least a few higher level people hanging out near the Jedi Temple. You'll see the same thing on the Imperial side near the Academy on Korriban. Anyway, I skipped over a guy. Oh, I should point out, I went ahead and did, or at least finished a few quests, or missions rather. I keep wanting to say quests in this game. You know, semantics. Technically they are quests, but you know, this is a sci-fi game, so they call them missions instead. It's really the same thing. It doesn't really matter, but, you know, trying to be accurate. Semantic accuracy, that's what I'm about. I skipped over a guy. There's another quest that you can do over there. I'm not going to bother with it right now. I think I just got a whisper. Let me check. Interested in joining a non-RPing friendly guild. No, thank you, not right now. Smiley face. Okay. I am going to go ahead and talk to this guy, though.
Peace unto you, friend. I bear word from the masters of the temple. Will you take a moment and hear my message?
Sure, why not?
By all means, my friend. Let us talk.
You do me great honor. Your present mission is all important, but the masters want to make sure you do not miss what the temple has to offer. When you have time, see Master Chida. He will guide you in the other skills of the Jedi.
Okay. This is basically, you don't get many tutorial type missions in this game, but this basically is a tutorial type mission. Oh, and we're getting a holocall. Let's check it out.
Padawan, I'm Steele Shan, leader of the Jedi Council. I'd like to speak privately with you before we meet with the others.
Uh-oh.
Have I done something wrong?
No, and don't worry, this will be an informal meeting. Come to my meditation room in the temple. We'll talk there.
You think, oh my god, I just got here and I'm in trouble already. No, that's not what it is. I think oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes you'll get whispers from other people. I'm trying to ignore that right now because I'm doing a video, yo. Okay, so just go in here. As I was saying before, this is like one of the few tutorial quests. You get a similar mission when you play as a Sith. Oh, while you're here, be sure to grab this lore object. Like I mentioned, you'll find them spread all around in various places. I don't want to show you where all of them are because that's part of the fun of the game, is exploring and finding stuff on your own. Anyway, this mission is basically just to show you how your class trainers work. You find them anytime you see this icon here, and they show up on your map. Do be aware, when you go onto your map here, you have you can choose what you want to show up on your map. I would set it so that you can have more than one icon appearing at the same time, and then select all of them so you know what in the hell you're doing. Anyway, so basically to do that mission, you just click on this guy and you get some extra experience for it. So why wouldn't you do it? And then, and as you probably guessed by now, this is how you learn new skills. And Force Sleep here is quite possibly my favorite skill in the entire game. The Jedi Knight has it. The Sith Warrior, I believe for the Sith Warrior it's called Force Charge, but it's basically the same thing. And yeah, quite possibly the coolest. How did he get up there? Level 55. Well, whatever. Yeah, coolest skill in the entire game, right there. One of the first skills you learn, and it's super cool. Hopefully in not too long I'll be able to show you what it does. You can probably figure out for yourself though. Oh, also, anytime you see one of these, click on it. That's a quick travel point. Whenever you use this quick travel skill, it's basically a teleportation point, no biggie. One thing I find kind of interesting is obviously this is the Jedi Temple, but the Sith Academy on Korriban, which is pretty much where you start whenever you play as one of the Sith classes, and the layout of it is fairly similar to the Jedi Temple here. The thing is, it also has a cantina, like here. The weird thing is that the Sith Academy cantina doesn't have a quick travel point. I'm not sure why they didn't put one in there, since they put one in the Jedi Temple cantina. Anyway, Master Satele wanted to speak with us, so we're gonna go see what she wanted. Hopefully we're not in trouble.
Welcome, Padawan. The temple is already buzzing with accounts of your heroism in the training grounds. Master Orgus told me you battled flesh raiders, and a Force user armed with a lightsaber. It must have been a disturbing confrontation. Are you alright?
It was pretty disturbing, but I think I'll be okay.
I'm sorry things ended in violence, but I'm glad to be alive.
Taking a life affects the living Force, and the one who does the killing. This is why Jedi enter battles calmly, with reason. Emotions like fear and anger lead to the dark side.
The man I fought wasn't angry or fearful.
Not on the surface, perhaps. As the Jedi Code teaches us, there is no emotion. There is peace. Remember those words when times are darkest. And take this. The Code is a source of strength, but some backup never hurts. I'll see you soon in the Council chambers.
I really want her outfit. That is really cool looking. Yeah, Master Satil is pretty cool. If you ever want to see the opening scenes, like the cinematics for this game, you can find them on YouTube. And yeah, if you want to see Master Satil kicking some ass, I'd recommend that you go and find them. I may post them at some point. There's no, I don't see any real point to it since other people have already done so. Okay, and she gave us a new vest, and it's definitely a lot better than what we have on right now. So we're going to go ahead and change our clothes here. I did record the cutscenes to a couple of the quests that or not a couple of them, one of the quests that I did off screen. So if you want to see that, maybe I'll post it. Basically, it just depends on whether or not people really want to see it. It doesn't have much to do with like the overarching story, so it's not real important. Anyway, now we get to go and talk to the council, and as you can see, the chambers are right in here. And let's go.
I searched the temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders never received Jedi training.
Then the Sith have found us. Shouldn't we get ready for them?
Calm yourself, Padawan. We can't be certain of anything yet.
But we've all sensed a growing darkness. Perhaps it's finally revealed itself.
The enemy I faced wanted to destroy the Jedi Order. Can't get much darker than that.
Well, that brightened up the room.
Everyone, this is the Padawan who saved our people in the training grounds. This is Master Kiwix and her extremely vocal Padawan.
Extremely
Chida.
vocal.
The other masters are transmitting from distant worlds.
It's unfortunate our numbers are scattered.
Indeed. The temple's safety is unexpectedly threatened. The Flesh Raiders were disorganized primitives before today.
I think you've been misinformed.
We clearly underestimated the natives. The man leading the Flesh Raiders probably wasn't acting alone.
Much of Tython remains unexplored, and we have few resources to spare.
I'll handle it with the help of my new Padawan.
Orgus, you haven't taken a Padawan since Coruscant.
The Force is strong in her. Stronger than I've seen in decades.
I can think of no finer master to complete this Padawan's training.
Yes!
It will be a privilege.
Don't get too excited. You're in for some hard work. You'll find supplies in my chambers downstairs. Go equip yourself. I'll meet you there.
Well, I hope you get along with all those people in there, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of them. And we have a new master. And I'm going to, as you can see, you can give your character a title here. Later on, you'll have a list of them to choose from. You get them as you go on in the game. Not real important, just kind of a cosmetic thing. And a fun way to show off to other players, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. Okay, here we go. And as you can see, gotta click on the supply cabinet, so let's go and do that.
Blast those council meetings. I'd die of old age before my colleagues ran out of things to say.
I'd rather do something about problems than discuss them.
Still, There are times when talking is exactly what's needed. This situation has come to you fast. You're braving dangers many Jedi never face. I wouldn't blame you for having questions. This may be the only time to ask them.
Well, I think there's something that you're not saying.
I get the feeling you know more about this threat than you're telling me.
I have a bad feeling about this, but that's all. When I know
Somebody
more,
had to
I
say
will
it.
tell you. Trust me.
I know you wouldn't keep anything from me without a good reason.
I'm not keeping secrets, just avoiding careless rumor. We need real answers. There's a group of Twi'lek pilgrims on Tython. They've been fighting the Flesh Raiders for months. The Republic asked us to deny those Twi'leks aid. They settled here illegally, but frankly, we need them.
How are they violating the law?
When Tython was first rediscovered, the Twi'leks petitioned the Senate to settle here. Their claim was denied, too dangerous, but they came anyway. The Twi'leks have a settlement in the mountains. That's your next stop. Establish a base camp and speak to the matriarch. Find out everything the Twi'leks know about Flesh Raiders.
Alrighty.
I'm ready to get back out there. Do some good.
I'll join you soon. May the Force be with you.
Yeah. If you're like me, you probably figured out by now that Master Orgus may know a little bit more than what he's willing to say right now. You don't need to worry about that. He'll tell you about it when he's ready to talk about it. And I always get caught on these steps here. It's I don't know if it's a clipping thing or what, but anywho. So, as we just learned in that cutscene, there's a Twi'lek village not far from here, and they've been having trouble with the Flesh Raiders, so we needed to talk to them. I'm not sure how long this video is by this point. The first one I made was kind of a marathon. I don't want to end up making these videos too long, because I know that's kind of a pain to sit and watch. It's hard to find a time when you've got enough. Okay. It's a pain to find a time when you have enough, just enough time to sit and watch these videos. I know from experience. Before I do anything, I'm gonna get rid of some of this junk that I've got in my inventory right now. Yeah, I don't want to make these videos too long, I don't want to torture you with my rambling for longer than necessary. I guess next time we'll go on to the Twi'lek village and see what's going on with them, see if they can help us. In the meantime, I'll finish up some off-screen problems, maybe deal with my mailbox, do this quest this guy has over here. Actually, maybe I'll go ahead and start that just so you can see what it is.
Padawan, I heard you've begun your trials. Master Orgus speaks very highly of you. No doubt you're pleased to have come this far. But some Jedi have the ability to do more, help more people. Interested?
Always looking for a way to help.
A war is brewing in the greater galaxy. The Sith Empire plots against the Republic, and the Republic looks to the Jedi for aid. But not all who train to become Jedi are skilled combatants and leaders. Many are scholars, diplomats, strategists, and scientists. Which is why we've created a simulation to test Jedi and Padawans and certify them to lead Republic troops.
You want me to participate in this simulation?
That's what I'm asking. The droids here in the yard have been programmed to act according to Imperial military protocols and battlefield tactics. Demonstrate your proficiency at defeating these droids, and you will be on your way to qualifying to lead Republic troops into battle. Can you do it?
Well, I can certainly try.
You can count on me.
Excellent. The first set of training droids are ready for you. Get to it.
All right, yeah, and now there's a series of, I think, 5 of these missions that he gives you that get progressively more difficult as you do them, and basically you do them by coming over to one of these stations, and there are a bunch of them all around this area outside the temple, but if they're available, you right click on them when they're glowing blue, and the robots will appear and try to kill you. That's pretty much how it works. And like I said, there's a series of 5 of them. I'm not going to do that right now. Like I said, I'll probably do that off screen. But anyway, hope you are enjoying my rambling here. Yeah, so next time, like I said before, I have a bad habit of repeating myself. Anyway, next time we'll do more stuff. If you want to see me do more stuff, tune in next time. I'll see you guys later.